You cannot expect anyone to like Lord of the Mysteries. Statistically, the average person in the West is not going to like this show. And before you get at me, I've read the books. I've seen the Donwell. And a spade is a spade. This is not the series that people are going to like. And for two good reasons. Number one, it rejects popular isekai tropes. Now, maybe this is a good thing, but it's also a sad mathematical fact that people enjoy consuming the tried and true formula of main characters that exist only to live their fantasies through. Standing in contrast to an aspect seen in every popular isekai, Lord of the Mysteries gives nothing. Take Solo Leveling. As one of the most popular series of all time, there is literally no plot. Just a Korean strain of wish fulfillment. On a side note, I just want to point out how Korean manhwa always need their MCs to have something I call the Korean trifecta. That is fame, money, and everybody's attention. Other characters don't exist as people, they exist as props for the MC's aura. The world is basically just one big applause reel. They literally take everything wrong with Japanese wish fulfillment and add a live stream component. This stands in contrast to Lord of the Mysteries, where the kid gloves come off. Klein feels small, powerless, and often afraid. His own moniker of power is a self-deprecating reference to his own place in the world. He is the fool. Other characters are even allowed to have their own thoughts and depth, sometimes even overshadowing Klein when they tell their own stories. And power is not glamorous. It's painful, traumatizing, and dangerous. It's not a wish, it's a curse. Almost every single popular isekai has a trope of the protagonist who always wins. It comes in many forms: the reincarnator, the regressor, or just a special fantasy hero. The MC always has the answer. Plots without thoughts, and conflicts without tension. In Lord of the Mysteries, that doesn't exist. Every problem is painful. Every step forward feels like rolling dice. Villains outsmart heroes, allies die unexpectedly, and happy endings are unheard of. Even small problems snowball into permanent tragedies. If you've only seen up until season 1 so far, you've only finished the tutorial. You've only seen the luckier fates waiting in this show, like death. For a genre that always has a new world, isekais do not tend to like world building. They like medieval kingdoms with magic and monsters, spells and swords, and they cut it short the moment they can. This doesn't happen in Lord of the Mysteries. This world is so detailed it could take up university courses. Currency systems intermix with class politics, religious hierarchies have hidden histories, and concepts like forbidden knowledge create complex nuances. One episode or one chapter isn't enough because you get lost the moment you stop paying attention. For a lot of viewers, this can be exhausting. This is not popcorn entertainment, and frankly, the employed population might not have the energy for such an endeavor. In general, there's a price for breaking the norm and doing something different, especially when viewers are so conditioned to consume easy entertainment. They would rather look the other way when Diddy's twin gets isekai'd than have someone do something new. Reason number 2. Genre. Lord of the Mysteries mixes horror, mystery, gore, psychological tension, existential dread, dark fantasy, and steampunk elements. And that's just season 1. That also makes it statistically improbable for people to like this show. Most anime viewers cannot get past at least one of these genres, let alone when you combine them all together. Let's look at just the horror genre alone. 45% of people in the United States say they dislike or hate it. Nearly 1 in 4 Americans say they outright will just never watch it. In the UK, 77% say they don't like the genre, and 48% of Gen Z Brits say they're too scared to even watch horror films. The New York Post said that in a poll of 1,500 adults, 51% cannot even look at the screen if animals are being harmed. 32% can't even look at the screen if humans are being harmed. Intense content, like decapitation or stabbing, made 12 to 14% of viewers just turn it off. In the entire country, 47% turned off their show every year at some point because there was too much gore. It makes sense to be considerate of what this means for Lord of the Mysteries. When you lean into these genres, you are intentionally catering to a very small and selective niche. Most viewers are negative to this kind of experience, and that's okay. At the end of the day, Lord of Mysteries deserves to be hated. It's just mathematically improbable for the average person to enjoy the series. From the very beginning, I think it's made it very clear that it's not supposed to be for everybody. I would even argue that it would rather have people hate it than even try to appeal to a broad audience. I don't think I would enjoy it the same way if it tried to compromise. So, I'll be enjoying every episode, but I would also not dare sit even my closest friend down to do the same.